When I think about project constraints, the first thing that comes to mind is your triple constraint, which is your scope, schedule, and cost. And those three things right there, well, they impact each other. So therein lies the big challenge. So if we take the triple constraints, we've got scope, we've got schedule, and we've got cost, right? Well, these are all interdependent, right? So if anything happens, say for example, there's a change to the timeline and we have to extend that timeline, well, that could easily mean that the cost will increase. And say there's a cost cuts, right? There's a budget cut. Well, then we may have to cut some of the scope out. You see, it's all like, they're all going to, any kind of a change can impact the other. And in addition to this, there are other different constraints, say like risk, right? We got resources. And then we've got quality. And between the six, well, this is the boundaries of your project. So this right here is really going to say what you're able to do in the project and what's not possible, right? Those are the boundaries. As you can see, every change is like a trade-off, and that's why it's so challenging to balance out these constraints. But here's the key, okay? Contingency planning, think of it like this. It's important because it prepares you for unexpected events, right? If that budget gets cut, something like that, it could impact your project, right? Well, that's going to involve setting aside extra time and extra money, and this is done in the project management plan during the planning phase so that you can handle any type of surprises that come up, so that when they do come up, you have a plan and your project will continue to run smoothly. Let's take building a house as an example, right? You know materials can go up, let's say due to like tariffs or something, right? Well, you already know this, so that's where you're going to include, say, an extra 5% in the budget as a contingency reserve, so that if the cost does increase, you're ready. And if it doesn't increase, well, then that money just stays untouched. Also, you want to make sure that you're identifying potential risks during the planning phase. That way, this allows for you to use your contingency reserve for these known risks. And that way, when those active responses need to be implemented, well, guess what? You've already got your management reserves in hand and you've got a plan and ready to take action on that. At the end of the day, you really just want to make sure that you understand the boundaries of your project, prepare for the unexpected through contingency planning, and maintain control over your project, right? I hope that was helpful. And if it was, go ahead and hit that like button, share, and follow for more project management tips. Thanks.